Well, education is a hot topic all across the nation, and that includes here in Connecticut and, of course, our capital city.
This comes after the Board of Education revealed a more than $70 million deficit, and the mayor's office says closing the gap could require a significant tax increase for the citizens of Hartford. Fox 61's Alicia Hercules breaks down the options.
Mayor Arun Arlampalam says Hartford Public Schools' $74.5 million deficit would result in a 26% tax increase for people who live in the city, something he says people can't afford.
We cannot afford to fire more teachers or more paraeducators.
Hartford Mayor Arun Arlampalam says the city learned about a month ago of the structural deficit of $64 million. He says it's now grown to a deficit of $74.5 million. To make up for this deficit, the mayor says it would result in a hefty tax hike.
Our residents cannot afford to pay 26% in additional taxes. It would be devastating for so many families.
He says the city has attempted to speak with Hartford Public Schools to address the deficit and structural challenges several times.
That they canceled site visits, they canceled meetings with senior administrators, they refused our data requests because they did not want to work on the structural challenges that exist within our schools.
However, Caitlin Richard, the chief financial officer for Hartford Public Schools, says they've been working alongside the city to address those issues.
I meet directly with the finance team. We spent over 2 hours together last week. I showed them everything in our budget, and they also said, I don't really see anything you can cut.
She says this structural deficit has been going on for a decade.
It's grown every year because those pressures of students leaving the system for that special education tuition and transportation continue to grow.
Through the school choice system, which allows students to choose to go to magnet schools or open choice schools, Hartford Public Schools pays about $100 million out of their $450 million budget for special education tuition.
That we are getting bills from other districts for special education services that we had no role in deciding. And we want to make sure those students are served, right? But right now, it's again $100 million coming out of our $450 million budget to cover costs of students who don't attend our schools.
Hyacinth Yenny, a parent and grandparent in the city, says the disagreements between the Board of Education and city officials is disheartening.
It is very concerning.
She fears students and taxpayers alike will suffer if this isn't resolved soon.
Why am I putting more money into something that's not working? Why? That's a big question. And as a taxpayer, I need to know too.
The school district has also seen a steep drop in enrollment. Just last month, the Hartford Public Schools superintendent told Fox 61 that last year alone, they lost more than 1,000 students. The Board of Education recently approved a $500,000 contract with a recruitment firm to attempt to bring some of those students back. In Hartford, Alicia Hercules, Fox 61.